Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here and it's time for my January favorites, the first favorites video of the year. I have so many products that I want to talk about. I'm gonna try my best to keep it short. We'll see how that goes. I have one book that I want to mention. I don't have the actual book here with me because I already returned it to the library, but I'll find a picture of the cover and I'll put it here. Just pretend like I'm holding the book right now. It's called Eleanor and Park. It is a YA novel. It's not as light and airy as most of the YA books that I've read. It's very beautiful but very gut-wrenching at the same time. I was so enthralled by the story that I would stay up for hours reading it. Usually I read a few pages and I'm ready to go to sleep. I would stay up and just devour this book. I read it in 2 sittings. It was such a good story. If you're looking for something to read, I highly recommend Eleanor and Park. I have a recent skincare love. I've been using these for a few weeks. They're from Pixi. This is the Rose Caviar Essence and this one is the Rose Flash Balm. This is a pretty big deal because I usually hate rose things. I don't like florally fragrances, but these feel so good on my skin. They're not so rosy that I keep smelling the fragrance after using them. They definitely smell like roses when you apply them, but it's not a lingering smell. The essence is a serum, so I use it after I remove my makeup and wash my face. I'll put this on first and then some eye cream, and then I'll put this on last. This says it's a moisturizer, a primer, and a mask. I've just been using it as a moisturizer. This leaves my skin feeling so moisturized but not greasy, and it just feels so smooth and just plump and luscious. Really, really love these. You know I don't talk about skincare that often, so when I do, it's good. I have 2 foundations that I've been loving this month. I've reviewed both of them, so if you want more information about either one of these, I'll link the videos below so you can see some more in-depth information about these. The first is this Estée Lauder Double Wear Nude Water Fresh Makeup. I really, really love this, but I have a hard time recommending it to you because the shade range just sucks. Let's just put it out there. This has a terrible shade range. However, this is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I know everybody and their mother has been talking about this foundation. It really is so good. It has beautiful coverage. It looks very natural on the skin. I just really love this, and the shade range is bomb. There's 33 shades. I swatched all of them in the video, so if you want to learn more about this foundation, go check that video out. Highly recommend. I'm wearing this today. I've been wearing it constantly. I just really love the way this looks. Now let's talk about powders. First is this MAC Waterweight Pressed Powder. I love this for all over the face. It keeps a glowy look. It's not dry and powdery, but it's not shiny at all either. It's just a perfect balance. It looks so, so natural. It feels great. I love the 2-tone so I can kind of customize my shade. I just love everything about this powder. I'm such a huge fan. I like the concealer too, but I love the powder. This next powder that I want to talk about, I'm kind of sad because I know it's sold out everywhere, but it truly is my favorite. I have to tell you about the Patrick Starrr Set Powder. Oh my gosh, this is the best powder I've ever put under my eyes. I know that's a bold claim. This powder is everything and more. I love it so much. I hope it restocks. If you have the ability to get your hands on this, you should buy 2. I wish that I had another one because I love this so much. I want to offer you an alternative because I know this is sold out and really, really hard to get your hands on. I think the next best thing is this Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. I still really, really like this one. This is a close second to the MAC and Patrick Starrr powder. This one's way easier to find. I still really, really love this one. So if you wanted the Patrick Starrr powder and you couldn't get it, try this one. It's close. I have 3 cheek products that I want to talk about. When I say I love these are literally the only 3 things I've been wearing for blush the entire month. And I really like wearing these in combination with each other, especially this NARS one and Free Soul. I will pair this with either one of these blushes. Free Soul is a shimmery baby pink. I have a whole video about this new NARS spring collection. This gives me such a fresh sheen. It adds a beautiful glow, but it's not too shimmery, it's not sparkly. It just pairs well with everything. I love the way my face looks when I wear this. this. So I'll put on either one of the other two blushes that I'm gonna talk about, and then I'll just take this with my highlighting brush and just sort of sweep it all over my cheeks and the top of my cheekbones where I would normally put highlighter. I'm wearing it today and it just gives such a beautiful, springy, fresh glow. Love it. Love it. I might as well mention this NARS liquid blush in the shade Hot Tin Roof. This also released alongside Free Soul in the new NARS Spring Color Collection. This girl right here is really pigmented. I just need the teeny tiniest bit to give both my cheeks a really, really red flushed look. It has the most beautiful brick tone to it. It could look great on a huge variety of skin tones because it's so richly pigmented. It would show up really well on a deeper skin tone and worn more sheared out on really fair skin like myself. You probably already know I'm a huge fan of the NARS liquid blushes, so as soon as they released a new shade, I was all over it. The last blush for me to talk about today is a rediscovered favorite. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Rosé Champagne. This is a gorgeous peachy nude. It does have shimmer. I still wear it with Free Soul. I mean, I just like a glowy cheek, what can I say? So that's Rosé Champagne, that's Free Soul, and that's Hot Tin Roof. I know these aren't the best swatches ever, but at least you can see what they look like. I love how natural this looks on my skin. It looks great with a huge variety of eye looks. Plus, these are super affordable and they're so good. You all knew I was gonna talk about this, right? I am so excited about this. This is the Coconut Scented Fix Plus for MAC. This shouldn't even be in a monthly favorite. This should just be in a ride or die. There aren't even words. Obviously, this is in my favorites. If you haven't tried it, you need to. ASAP. Make it happen. I have so many eyeshadow palette favorites for this month. I try to usually pick one or two that are my absolute favorites. I couldn't narrow it down. I love all of these, so you're just gonna have to hear about it. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. This has probably been my most worn eyeshadow combo. This is actually what I'm wearing right now with a different shade on the inner corner, but we'll get to that. I am so impressed by these super affordable eyeshadows. This is the Maybelline City Mini Palette in the shade Matte About Town. They're all matte shades. I have to give my husband a shout out for this one because he bought this in my husband buys my makeup challenge video. I love this eyeshadow palette. Now, I will say these shades are pretty powdery. There's a lot of kick up when you dip a brush into them, but they are so smooth. The pigmentation is great. They last on my eyes. They look good on my eyes. I am just blown away by this palette. I will definitely be trying more of these. I am just incredibly impressed. This is a $10 palette from the drugstore. So good. So good. Since this one's all matte, I do like to add some shine. So I've been using my Catrice liquid metal eyeshadows with it. This is in the shade Satina Vanderwoodson. I just do my eye look with the matte palette and then I rub my finger in here and just pat it across my lid for some shine. This is beautiful. I think these are like $3 at Ulta. I love this combination. It's so easy, it's affordable, and it looks just as good as other high-end eyeshadows that I've been wearing. Since we're on the subject of what I'm wearing on my eyes today, I have to talk about this Too Faced White Peach palette. I just did a video about this, so I really haven't been wearing this all month, but since I got this palette, this shade Peach Ice, I have been putting on my inner corners every single day. I love a super intense, really bright inner corner highlight, and this Peach Ice is just like giving it to me. This is beyond MAC Nylon status, and that used to be my go-to super bright white inner corner highlight. This is that, but more metallic and kind of glittery, and I love it. All around, I am a fan of this palette, but this shade Peach Ice, that shade in particular is a monthly favorite. I need it. I love it. Yes, there are more palettes. Oh my gosh, I love so much eyeshadow this month. This is the ColourPop and Kathleen Lights collaboration palette called Dream Street. I did a whole video on this palette, which I'll link below if you want to see swatches of everything. I just love this color scheme. I love the packaging. The shadow quality is incredible. This is exciting. You can be in your comfort zone or you can get really bright and colorful. There's just a little bit of everything. There's definitely something for everyone. This is probably one of the best ColourPop palettes that they've done, and you know, I love them. I have all of them. Basically everything Kathleen touches is gold, and this palette is no exception. The last eyeshadows that I want to talk about are these palettes from the MAC and Patrick Starrr collection. When I did my swatch video of all of these things, I really thought that this palette, the Goal Getter, was gonna be my favorite. It has these really luscious warm tones, but since I've had these and I've been using them, I've actually been reaching for this one more. This is the Glam AF palette, and this one just has everything I need for a really quick, beautiful neutral look. I can set my shadow base. I always use my MAC paint pot, so I can set it with this. Then I use this beautiful warm brown in the crease. I use this one to deepen up my outer corner, and then I put the shimmer shade all over my lid. Boom, done, everything I need. I'm not at all surprised that I love this. I'm just surprised that I've been reaching for it more than this Goal Getter palette. Both beautiful, both highly recommended, great quality, but this one I've just been reaching for a lot, so I wanted to share that with you. I have 3 lip favorites and none of them are matte lipsticks. This might be my first favorites video where none of my lip favorites are mattes. These 2 shades are glosses and they're from the Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collaboration and the Patrick Starrr and MAC collaboration. YouTube collaborators were just killing it this month. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Moonchild. This is a pale pinky nude, has a little bit of shimmer, and this is the lip gloss in the shade Mama Star. This is just a straight warm deep nude, no shimmer in this one, and I'm wearing Mama Star in today's video. Here are some swatches of the glosses. This is Moonchild and this is Mama Star. Both beautiful formulas, beautiful shades. They've actually been living in my purse, and that's the true test of a lip favorite. The last lip color that I want to talk about is from the NARS Spring Collection. This is the lip cover in the shade Summer Fire. I don't usually go for pink lips. This even has a little bit of a frost finish to it, which is another thing I never like, but something about this just makes me so happy. So there's Summer Fire. It's a beautiful rosy pink. I wore this on date night with my husband a couple nights ago, and I just felt so fresh and feminine and pretty. I just love this. So here's to branching out on your lip favorites. I would love to hear your favorite products from this past month. You guys always have such good product recommendations, so make sure you let us know what your favorites were. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Great, let me switch that real quick. Okay. Oh man, I love being cozy. I just want to live in cozy sweaters and yoga pants. I feel like everybody wants to live that way. Don't lie. You know you want to live that way too. Ooh. Huh. I could always use an extra spritz. Is that too much information? Sorry. Oh well, okay, whatever, moving on. That's not what it's called. Beep. I think my dog's about to start barking. At least my dog was barking for good reason, because my new ColourPop palettes are here. Guess what Friday's video is gonna be? I can't believe I haven't mentioned this in a video yet. When I sit down here to film, I'm so focused on the information that I wanna give. Thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 is a huge milestone for me. You probably get sick of hearing people say stuff like this, but I really never thought that 10,000 people would watch my channel. I am so grateful for you guys, and I know there are a handful of you who always comment. I recognize your names, I recognize your little pictures that pop up, and there are a few of you that have been here with me basically since I started my channel. I've kind of gotten to the point now where it's hard for me to respond to all my comments. That was a huge point of pride for me for a while, was that I always responded to all my comments. I'm sad because I'm not really in a place where I can do that anymore. I still try my best, but if I don't respond to your comments, just know I see that you're here. I really appreciate you. I still read everything. It's just sometimes it's hard for me to respond to everybody. So don't feel like I don't love you anymore if I don't respond to you. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you just for being here, for being my friend, for being part of what gives me so many great opportunities to chase my dreams. This has gone to a really corny place and I'm sorry about that, but thank you, I love you, I appreciate you. You're so awesome. I need a drink. Not like that. Well, maybe later. Just the hard stuff. I'm just not happy with any other mascara now that I've found the one. L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Okay. Whew. These lights though, like it does get really hot. Look at that inner corner. Boom, boom. Oh, put on your shades. I'm such a nerd. Oh well, whatevs. Bye.